Hey everybody, it's Dave Kellett, and I thought for a fun Patreon exclusive I would give you a tour of my drawing studio, so come on in. So we have lived here for about 6 months, and this studio is amazing. It's such a fun space to work in. It's warm, it's comfortable, it's got a ton of original art. Pretty much my entire collection of original art is around me. But I thought I would start by showing you my desk. So this is a desk that I designed after about 20 years of being a cartoonist. I knew exactly what I wanted. I had had very serious problems with drawing with my shoulder. When I would sit at a desk, it would roll forward, and I got very cold and very nerve damaging. It took 2 years of PT, so I built a whole desk to fix that problem. It's a standing desk. And this area, this drawing area, raises up and lowers depending on what height I want it to be at. And I have all the light switches in one particular spot, so I can do light board drawing, or I can do, I have an overhead light that can come in, it swivels over, or I have a generalized LED, which at night is very nice. And then what's fun is, so I can draw Sheldon ink on paper, which is what I've done for the last 22 years or whatever for Sheldon there. And then when I need to draw a drive, which is drawn digitally, I have my Cintiq, and this is a very old Cintiq, but it still works great. It's like a tank. And it's on a swivel arm, and I just bring it over, plop it on my desk, grab my unique drawing pen for the Cintiq. And this is basically, for those of you that have never seen it before, it's like a giant iPad. But it works amazingly, and it's about 10 years old at this point. It's like a workhorse, it's not gonna die. So there is that. And then as you can see above and around my desk, this is all original art that I've collected over the years from other cartoonists. It's everything from Kathy to Family Circus to Foxtrot to the Bone comic book to Bringing Up Father to Andy Capp to an original Hogarth to Doonesbury to Beetle Bailey to Luann to some Avengers stuff. To For Better or For Worse. And then probably one of the most fun things in the studio, I don't know if you remember this, but Bill Watterson drew the original poster for Stripped, my documentary on comics. And so you can see the scale of his original and the pencil marks there. And I was struck by how minimal his pencil marks are and how, frankly, beautiful and delicate his watercolors are. And then if you swivel around over here, you can see how I cleaned up and blew up his artwork for the final poster, and I'm super happy with how that came out. It came out great. And then behind me, for those of you that know, I also do a podcast every week with Brad Geiger called Comic Lab, where we talk about comics. And so this is my podcasting closet. I know it's exciting, but it actually deadens the sound really well to record in a closet. And so, as you can see, I have all my comic book collections here, and all my office supplies here. But then if you swing around, I sit here with this egg crate encrusted little box holding a mic that's on a shock mount, and it's got a spit guard in front of it. And then I have a temporary moving blanket that I hang up around behind me. And it's about 2 square feet of movable space, but I'm able to record a really fun podcast every week with Brad Geiger. But anyway, so that's the overall layout of the studio. So I'm in here 5-6 days a week, and days and nights. And it's a really fun place to work, and I thought, just as a fun exclusive for you all on Patreon, I would show you the studio. So thank you all for your continued support. I appreciate it so much, and have a great week.